Hi everyone. So today is November 26th, which means that I am 15 weeks and 3 days. So it's actually exactly a week after my last update, but I figured that might happen since my weeks turn over on Fridays, and last Friday was Black Friday. Whew, was that busy. Anyway, yeah, so I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and a Black Friday that wasn't too stressful, because those can be pretty stressful, running from store to store. Anyway, so new this week really is, I just have to use the restroom a lot, which I think was the same as last week, and I probably told you that too, but it's even more. It's not just nighttime now, it's like all the time. My breasts are really sore, which they were at first, and then that went away, and then now it's back, like full force. So I think I'm actually starting to make milk. I tend to make milk a little bit earlier. And so, yeah, because I'll start leaking before I have the baby. Or at least with the other two. Yeah, so there's just been a lot going on. I've also had headaches a lot, like all day, every day, and the only stuff that works on me usually with like my migraines is my Excedrin migraine. So the next best thing for me when I get headaches is Tylenol extra strength, which you're not supposed to take when you're pregnant, I guess, unless you just take one. But I've been taking two, and I didn't realize that until last night when I was reading through some of my paperwork that my doctor gave me. So yeah, sorry if I sound funny. I have a sore on my tongue. I'm actually allergic to fruit, which is my craving, and I had an orange Julius today, and so I get a little sore when I do that. Anyway, so there is something I wanted to talk to you all about. Today, I found out that this girl I've known for a little while, not that long. I've known her since June or May. And I've talked to her on Facebook because I admin on a page called There Is Nothing Better Than Being a Mommy. And she was an admin as well, and that's how I met her, in that group. And so she had this long story about her life. I mean, she had a daughter who has Goodpasture's disease. She's 4 years old and had a kidney transplant. She's had miscarriages, late in pregnancy miscarriages too. So I mean, the babies were babies. They looked like babies. It was almost like stillborn. They were just born too soon. Maybe 20-something weeks. I don't know exactly. And of course, because I've miscarried before, and I know others that have miscarried, I could relate. And I talked to her, and I talked to her a lot. She went through a hard time where she wanted to commit suicide, all this stuff, and I had just talked to this girl for a while. And then today I find out that she was a fake. She admins on like 5 different pages, each of which I follow. Hold on. What? What, Hannah? Okay, don't drink each other's Slurpee, only drink your own. My crazy kids wanted Slurpees today. I let them get them, but I just thought, it's cold out. Anyway, so yeah, I talked to this girl, and I find out she's a fake. She's stealing pictures from someone else's Facebook for 4 years. 4 years she has been doing this, saying her name is AJ or Arella Rock. I can't say her name, but they call short is AJ. Because she lived in the UK, she recently moved back to the US. She has a daughter named Ariana, when in fact these are actually different people's pictures, and none of this is true. And it's hard. I mean, I don't really have anything to say, because it's hard to put it into words, you know? I mean, it's so hard for me to even imagine. I mean, when I was first told this, I'm like, no, this is, you know, something's wrong. But then there was an article about it, which I'll actually put the link in the description. Okay, hey, Gabriel, go play, okay? And then she had a Facebook page called Prayers for Ariana, and that was deleted. Her Facebook page, her profile was deleted. Her husband's profile was deleted. And apparently her name, or at least her last name, is Sanders in real life. So, I mean, you can never be too careful, you know? I mean, you guys can see that I'm me, because I'm not stealing pictures, obviously. It's a video. But, I mean, you talk to someone. I mean, people, I never talked to her personally on the phone. I'm not really, I don't know. But I never talked to her on the phone. But I knew a lot of people, actually, that said they did talk to her on the phone. I saw her requesting for people to call her, like, oh, I'm having such a hard time with my daughter being in the hospital right now. Please give me a call. Or please let me call you. And they would call and talk to her. And they're like, how can this person be fake? I talked to her. I spoke to her on the phone. People have sent her gifts and donations and all this stuff for her daughter to an address that was supposedly her aunt's, but it turns out that's the same town that we now know that real girl lives in. So she's just been scamming people, and I mean, it's just, you know, they say, you know, I know people do this online. I know people will impersonate other people, and you know, you see it all the time. But someone who's done it for 4 years, someone who's gone so deep into the story that even now still I'm like, well, maybe something's wrong. But I know with all the proof that she's a fake. I mean, I went and I saw the page from the girl she's been stealing the photos from. I went and looked at the page, and it's like this. It's a whole nother person, a whole nother life, a whole nother little girl. You know, and the site kind of shows you. The link I'll post kind of shows you things that sounded like, yeah. I mean, obviously, how do people not see that? But I mean, she's playing this day by day, hour by hour for 4 years with this story. You know, I only knew her for, what, 6 months? Something like that, maybe longer. And I believed her. I saw these things and I was like, really? Is she really flying a plane right now? Oh, is she really, you know, everything in this article, I remember seeing her post. I'm watching that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember her post that. I commented on that post, you know. I don't know. I know I'm just kind of venting, and I'm in shock. I am in complete shock. I talked to this girl. This girl said she was trying to commit suicide, and, you know, I always knew that she was one of those ones who wanted attention, and, you know, but I thought she had good reason. You know, yeah, she's suicidal when she should be there for her daughter, but your daughter is alive when she shouldn't be alive. She needs a kidney transplant. You know she's not going to live, you know, another couple of years. Of course you're going to be suicidal. Of course, you've lost 2 children that you've had. I mean, I've seen the pictures that she posted pictures, which I don't know how much of it was real, how much of it was fake. If anything was real, and if it wasn't real, then whose poor little babies did she post those pictures of? I mean, I feel stupid. I was duped. I cared for someone who was not real. I supported, I prayed for people who were not real. It's so hard to wrap my head around. You know. I mean, I would talk to her, I would chat with her, and, you know, it's just like, something is wrong. Something is very wrong with this person to be able to do that. To keep up this fake story. Updating people every day, multiple times a day. Going on multiple Facebook pages and adminning, which on these pages means not just updating about yourself, not just giving advice, but copy pasting all of these posts from these other people and, you know, being involved in these people's lives and having this whole backstory and everything added up. It's like, how did she keep track of all this? Everything added up. Something has got to be wrong with this girl. Something. I don't know. I'm sorry for going on and on and on about it. But, you know, like I said, I'm in shock. And my husband's at work. I haven't gotten to talk to him because he works swing shift. And since he went swing shift, that's when I found out. I came home from dropping my son off at school and realized that everybody's blowing up with it. She had so many people she talked to. She had so many fans on her Prayers for Ayana page. And so many people are shocked right now. That's all we can really say. So, anyway, I'll stop venting now and let you all go. I probably shouldn't get all worked up about this with being pregnant and everything. But, yeah. Look what I bought today. Yummy! I'm excited. I like weird things. I've never liked these, ever. Now I'm pregnant and I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. And they're sitting here and I still haven't opened the box. I ended up eating some Cheetos. Fatty! Alright, I will see you all next week. And yeah, if you want to talk more about this AJ, if you knew AJ, yeah, message me or whatever, and I'll be happy to talk about it because I'd like to vent some more, and I just don't want to put you all through that. Alright, well, you guys have a great week, and I will see you next week, or actually maybe Friday. Alright, bye.